Hello everyone, welcome to Homework Help. If you find the videos useful, please subscribe to the channel. So in this video, we'll solve this problem using the concepts of line in R3. So as per the problem, a line passes through the points A and B. In part A, we have to write two vector equations for this line. So let's start with part A. We should start by writing the general equation of a line in vector form. In this equation, vector r represents the position vector of an unknown point that lies on the line. Vector r0 represents the position vector of a known point that lies on the line. T is a parameter and it can be any real number, and vector m is the direction vector of the line. We'll use the point A for the position vector r0. We also have to find the direction vector of the line. We can use the position vectors of the given points to find the direction vector. For the first equation, we will do OB minus OA. Vector OB represents the position vector of point B and OA represents the position vector of point A. For vector OB, we can use the given point B. For vector OA, we can use the given point A. Now we can subtract the vectors by subtracting their x, y, and z components. So for x component, we do 3 minus negative 1, which is equal to 4. For y component, we do negative 3 minus 2, which is negative 5. And for z component, we do 5 minus 4, which is equal to 1. So this is the direction vector for the first equation. Now we can write the vector equation. So this is the first vector equation for the line. Now we can write the second vector equation, and for that we'll use point B for the direction vector r0. And we can find the direction vector for the second equation by subtracting position vector OB from OA. So we can use the given point A for position vector OA and given point B for position vector OB. Now we can subtract the vectors by subtracting their x, y, and z components. Negative 1 minus 3 is negative 4. 2 minus negative 3 is 5. 4 minus 5 is negative 1. Now we can write the second vector equation for this line. So this should be the final answer for part A. Now we can analyze part B. Write the two set of parametric equations associated with the vector equations. So let's start by writing the first vector equation. So we have to break up this vector equation into parametric equations. So let's assume the unknown point represented by a position vector r is x, y, z. Now we can use the x, y, and z components of these three vectors to write the parametric equations. So let's start with the x equation, and for that we'll use the x components of these three vectors. And we will multiply the components of direction vector by t. So the x equation is, now we can write the y equation using the y components of these vectors, and we'll multiply -5 by t. And now we can write the z equation using the z components of these three vectors. And we'll multiply 1 by t. These are the parametric equations for the first vector equation. Now we can do the same for the second vector equation. Now we can use the point x, y, z for the position vector of unknown point on the line. Now we can break up this vector equation into the parametric equations. For the x equation, we'll use the x components of these three vectors. And we'll multiply -4 by t. Now we can write the y equation using the y components. And next we can write the z equation using the z component. So these are the parametric equations for the second vector equation. So these are the steps you have to keep in mind to solve a problem like this one. So I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it, and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.